one has to go to a saint, to a guru. Guru means a saint who you choose as your teacher, your spiritual master. So, tad vijnanartham sa guru meva bhigachet. What kind of guru should we choose? Samit panihi shrotriyam brahmanishtam. Shrotriyam brahmanishtam. He should have two qualities. Number one, shrotriyam. He should be shrotriya. Shrotri means perfect in the knowledge of Vedas and other scriptures. And brahmanishtam means the one who has realized God. So the only that saint who has realized God and he has the knowledge of the Vedas and the other scriptures as well. Like if a mechanic is not engineer, he has not gone into the university, but he knows all the mechanism of the car. He is working since his childhood in a garage. Then he is more expert in making or fixing up the car. But the one who has gone to the university and he has taken the degree of an engineer, but he never fixed up the car, he cannot do it. So the practical knowledge is more important. If the Guru is Brahmanishta Mahapurush, if the Guru is God-realized soul, then he can take you towards God and he can enable you to realize God. But the one who has lots of knowledge, he has gone through all the Vedas, he has just memorized many verses, many hymns of the Vedas, but he has not realized God, then he cannot help you. Why? He may give a lecture, he may give you some theoretical knowledge, but as soon as some practical question will come in front of you, then either he will mislead you because he has no experience. He never realized God. So either he will mislead you or he will tell you something wrong. Or he will be quiet. He will do that. So we have to have a real saint. What is the symptoms of the real saint? We don't have that much time right now, today. But I have given one lecture on this just 3-4 days ago in another temple, and Niharika has the cassette, the DVD of that lecture. You can have it to know. That is also very, very important to know that what are the symptoms of a real saint, because there are so many impostors in the world, and the real saints are very few. So it is very hard to recognize a real saint, but we have to go to a Brahmanishta Mahapurush and then take guidance from him. He will guide you. A real saint will not be desperate to initiate you first. No, never. Why? He knows the real definition of initiation. The real definition of initiation means Dridati Jnanam iti Guruhu. Gum Rauti iti Guruhu. Gum. Gum means dark. The one who removes the darkness of our ignorance is Guru. Dridati Jnanam iti Guruhu. The one who gives the true knowledge. The one who removes our ignorance and one who gives the true knowledge is real Guru. So he will be very, very keen, he will be very anxious to give you some knowledge. He won't care for anything else. He will give you knowledge. This will be the first and the foremost aim of a real saint. You accept him as Guru or not. If you go to a real saint, he will be very anxious to give you something. This is the nature of a saint. And then he will guide you. He will guide you for what? He will guide you to do some practice of devotion, which is called sadhana. Sadhana. You have to do sadhana first. there are two kinds of bhakti, sadhana bhakti and siddha bhakti. Sadhana bhakti is not real bhakti. When you are doing sadhana bhakti, then you are not doing bhakti. You are practicing to attain bhakti. When we practice something to attain real bhakti, that practice is called sadhana bhakti. The word sadhana means practice. So he will teach you first the sadhana bhakti, what you have to do every day to enhance your devotion or detachment from the material world. How would you detach? If you would try to be detached from the world, you can never be detached. The only way is to get attached to God. You see, if you say that I am going to Houston, you just start going towards Houston, you will leave Dallas automatically. But if you don't want to leave Dallas and you want to reach Houston, impossible. So we don't want to leave this world because we are attached to this world. So Sri Maharaj Ji, Jagat Guru Sri Kripaluji Maharaj says that you don't have to leave this world. Never think about it. Many people, many saints say, you have to give up Kam, Krodh, Lobh, Moh, Isha, Dvesh, Mad, Matsarya, then you can realize God. And Sri Maharaj Ji, Jagat Guru Swami Sri Kripaluji Maharaj says, you realize God, then Kam, Krodh, Lobh, Moh, Isha, Dvesh, Mad, Matsarya will automatically go. So, what we have to do, he says that practice devotion. When you will practice devotion in a right way, only then you will naturally get attached to God. If you have got 10% attached to God, then you will naturally be detached from 10% from the material world. Now you are attached to God 50%, you are naturally 50% detached from the material world. Like a girl, the girl, she is very much attached to her parents, to her brothers and sisters. But once she thinks that now she is going to get married with that boy, now her attention goes to that boy and she starts thinking about him. And when she got married or thinks more about that boy, she is naturally getting detached from her parents. Once she goes to her home, the home of her husband, and then she comes back to her parents' home. After 15 days, 20 days, she says, now I have to go my home. Your home? You was born here. You spent 17 years over here. You lived over there only for 15 days and you say this is your home? And this is not your home? You want to go to your home? Yeah. Why? Because now she thinks that this is my home. I have to do everything with that home now. I will get everything from that home. So her mind is detached. Automatically. She got attached there, her mind is detached from here. In the same way, we have to start worshipping God in a right way, in a scientific way. Then your mind will naturally be detached from this world, according to the instruction of a real saint. It's very important with a real saint, to be associated with the real saint. Being associated with a real saint does not mean that you are sitting in front of the saint all the time. No. Being associated with the saint means your mind should be associated with them. If you are listening to the saint, then you are a shishya and he is your guru. If you are listening to the saint 50%, now you have become a shishya of that guru 50%. Now you are listening to him 100%, you are 100% shishya of that guru.